Alabama's receivers are fast, but there's that burner speed like Waddle and Williams on deep balls. I would agree on that. But, Trayshawn Holden looked very good. I think he had 2 touchdowns, and Burton had 2 touchdowns, and Jason McClellan had 2 touchdowns, the running back out of the backfield.
Yeah, so, I think their wide receivers are more precision this year than speed, which is, they're still going to, and they play behind a decent offensive line with a really good quarterback. So they're still going to put up points against us. And Jermaine Burton, I really like. I think Georgia, he was way underutilized at Georgia. I think he's going to end up being like a 2nd or 3rd round pick coming out of Bama in the NFL draft. So that's one guy we definitely have to keep our eye on. Did the score of that game end up being 55-0? Did it stay 55-0?
Yes, it was 55-0.
Okay, yeah. I know it was like that for at least a quarter, and obviously Bama probably called back the dogs because they're probably going to win that game like 70-something or 80-something to nothing. But of course they pitch a shutout because that defense, that's what us Longhorn fans are worried about, is that defensive line of Alabama's versus our young offensive line for the Texas Longhorns. And so far, so good. Like we said, it's just game 1 versus ULM, but Kelvin Banks looked to be pretty good. Cole Hudson held up okay. There were a couple plays in the run game where he wasn't losing, but he wasn't gaining either. He was kind of just a neutral guy at run blocking at some points, but overall, pretty good by him.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I want to know from you, what do you think the key matchup? Did you get to watch any of the Alabama game?
I did not, actually, unfortunately.
Thank you, Tony Altamore, Hokum Horns. Ty Guy says, hey, great show, guys. We very, very much appreciate you guys stopping by. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and all that good stuff. Thank you, Tim Prangley.
Nice win by you guys, too, Tim Prangley. USC looked really good tonight. Caleb Williams, missed 4 passes the whole night. So they're going to be really good. I think they're going to finish either 1 or 2 in the Pac-12, in my opinion, them in Utah. I think Florida's a lot better than people think they're. Anthony Richardson looked very good tonight. Very good. He looked very much improved as a passer, and he kind of looked like Cam Newton 2.0 to me.
He impressed.
He was very good.
He impressed.
It'll be interesting. I don't know who they have week 2, Florida, but I'm interested to see how they come off that win versus a Utah team under a brand new coach and how they bounce back.
Florida has
Tide Guy. I appreciate that. I think it'll be a pretty good game for half, and then you guys pull away and beat us by like 20 to 24 points, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. People can say it's stupid. We can say whatever. I think there's more respect with Sark and Saban. I think if Saban gets up by a manageable amount, he's going to save his guys and put it on cruise control, kind of like he did to Notre Dame a few years ago in the playoffs. That he got up 28-3 and put it on cruise control. I don't think they're going to get up 28-3 on us. I'm not saying that, but I think. Yeah, we're 7-1 against you guys. So
yeah, but the thing is, you guys got the one. Like, we would trade all of those for the one you got against us. We trade them all. So
correct.
You got the one that counted, to be honest with you. But yeah, it is good. I think it's going to be interesting. I don't know what to think because, like I said, I think the play calling was super vanilla. But I really want to know what they're going to do to neutralize Will Anderson. Like I said, I would do a lot of bootlegs, a lot of misdirection and stuff like that. And I think you're going to have to get a lot of your just playmakers on the field. Like if you have to put a bunch of running backs out there because that's our strongest room, that's fine. Just put your best players on the field and try to make something work because it's going to be tough sledding versus the Alabama defense. I think they're not going to be as good as Georgia's defense was last year because that's historically good, like a top 5 defense probably in college football history type good. But I think they can be pretty similar to that. I'm not pretty close to it.
I would agree. Will Anderson is an absolute freak. He's gonna bring it every single play. The guy does not look like he gets tired. So we're gonna have to game plan around that guy the whole game. Him and Dallas Turner. You got 2 safeties out there that are lights out. So
Yeah, and I agree with this. Draw plays and quick screen plays, maybe your best bets. I would agree with that. That jet sweeps, Sark used to run that play last year where they would like the little pooch pass where it would be snapped and the quarterback basically just taps it to the running back or wide receiver in motion. You got to do those. You got to get your speed guys out there and try to like beat them speed wise. But that's about it. I don't think we're going to be able to just ground, especially with the young offensive line, ground and pound versus this team. If we try to do that, it's probably not going to work out.
Another thing that I want to see is the type of pressure that we brought tonight, because Bryce Young tends to waver in the face of pressure. If there is a chance to rattle that guy, we have to try. And I liked what I seen tonight. ULM's offensive line is nothing compared to Alabama's, but they have question marks as well.
100%. And the thing is about this Alabama team, they're very good, and I think they're going to beat us. But I do think if Quinn Ewers can connect on a couple deep balls early to get his confidence going, it's possible where he gets hot in this game and keeps us in it as long as possible. But he's going to have to do that. Like I said, the deep balls, it to me is very important in the Steve Sarkisian offense. And so far, it's just something that's been missing in the year and a game now that he's been here. So hopefully we can hit that versus Alabama. Obviously, it's going to be very hard with that defense, but we're hoping we can do that.